Hi, Club Reduce team. How are you today?
Good.
Well,
So, my question today is how do I stop craving sugar?
All right, so we needed to double team you today because with this Facebook Live because that's a tough one, and we're not going to get the answer done all today. By the way, Martha, just like we need to go back to that other one. Remember? So
Yep.
keep that on the list.
Sounds good.
Anyway, so how do I stop craving sugar? Right, because sugar's a big problem.
yes, it
Right?
is.
I mean, we find this is Diane. Okay, Diane.
Hi,
Jimenez,
everyone.
Right, she's our doctor's assistant. You know, she's great. She helps to help match people with the right program for them. So anyway, but sugar, right? So you sit with people. Sugar's a big problem.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
sugar and carbs, and it's all in the same genre.
And it's very addictive.
Well, that's why. So, and mostly it's because I believe that a problem well defined is already half solved. So if we
Absolutely.
understand the problem a little bit more, we can already start solving it. So part of the reason that sugar is so addictive, and actually studies show that sugar is, I think, twice as addictive, or definitely more addictive than cocaine, okay, in laboratory rats.
Pretty
And
bad.
and the reason is because sugar is quick energy, right? And your cells want to get energy. So what happens is if we keep eating sugars and carbs, right, carbs turn right to sugar, then what happens is our body gets used to this quick energy. Then if we go back to vegetables and some other things, right, that nuts and stuff that create slower energy but more sustained energy, that's why it's better. If we go back to that, then our body's like, no, I want quick energy,
Exactly.
and it starts to crave it. It actually gets used to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll run out of energy. Also, the other problem with the sugar is that a lot of times when we're kids, right, our mommies, when we're upset and we're crying and stuff, oh, honey, you don't feel so bad. Here, have a cookie,
Mm-hmm.
right? Oh, don't be upset. I'll tell you what, if you're a good girl, I'll give you a piece of candy later,
Right.
right, if you're a good boy. So what happens is we learn
Mm-hmm.
that sweets and sugar and stuff is a good thing. It means I'm loved.
Right.
It means I'm taken care of. It means that mommy loves me, whatever it is.
Right.
So there's a big emotional side, and then there's the physiological side.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So-
All in the brain, too. There's neural pathways that we have for this that are created from these behaviors as we're growing up and we're running to the sugar for comfort, and we actually have neural pathways that are created in the brain for this. So we can actually help that as well.
So, So that's the gist of the problems. But
Mhm.
getting off of it is like I said, we got to do like part 1, 2, 3, 4 with this, Martha. Okay?
Okay.
Because, basically, because you got to handle both parts.
Mm-hmm.
So with the physiological part, do you know how to answer that? Like how to get people more on sustained energy? How the body will transform into getting their energy from foods?
Well, absolutely. We should be having 70 to 80% vegetables in our diet. And really, when we're eating vegetables, we have sustained foods in our body. Plus, we do have our supplements, which are organic and really, really, systematically put together to keep the body balanced and healed. And it's a healing mechanism that we use.
Right, but what I'm asking is, do you, and I can answer it if you don't know.
Sure, you're the doctor,
The
so
physiology of
he knows best.
on most things. No. But so like we need to get our energy from fats. Okay, not so much from sugar. A little bit from sugar. Everything's broken down to sugar, but fats are more sustained energy. Okay, and so there's good fats in most everything. Fruits and vegetables and even some meats and stuff, right? So there's some good fats. And so when we eat food, we get nutrients. Our body takes those nutrients, essentially keeping it simple. Our body takes those nutrients, and from those nutrients, pathways start working in the cells, right? And those pathways, as they're working normally, create energy. They create life, right? That's how the body works, keeping it simple. So, but sugar is like, is just quick energy. So, and it burns off really fast too. That's why when you eat a lot of sugar, you'll get high.
Insulin level.
Right, and then you'll drop. And sugar's a double whammy too. You just reminded me. The reason why we know sugar's so bad is because number one, it spikes your insulin, like you told me, and insulin is fat storing. It's a fat storing hormone, and sugar's a toxin, right? Sugar will actually eat up your body eventually and cause all kinds of things like arthritis and all kinds of damage, and promotes cancer and parasites. But that's why sugar's a killer. But the other thing, so what was I gonna say? I forgot. There were two things that.
Well, we were talking about the insulin.
Physiological and
Sugar,
emotional.
right, and sugar's a toxin. Okay, and toxins are stored in fat. Your body surrounds toxins with fat and water to render them harmless. So that's why sugar's so bad, because it's a double whammy.
Yep.
So getting off it, right? First of all, we need to get the body used to eating real foods. Over a couple of weeks, the body will start learning how to get its energy, and as we nutrify the body, right, the energy starts going up,
Right,
going up
body
and up and up,
chemistry changing.
because the whole body's
Completely.
functioning much better.
Yeah.
That's physiologically, and there's more to that story. Then emotionally, we reward ourselves with sugar, we feel good, right? We talked about all those reasons about what happens to us. So emotionally, we need to teach people how to really soothe themselves or get it in other ways, God, other people, right? Like their pets, but find other ways that fulfill them. We say to people, and we've talked about this before, is, we need to learn how to stop seeking pleasure and instead seek peace. Okay, what fulfills us? What brings peace? And if we do that and make a habit of that, right, we can fulfill ourselves and feel happy and rewarded and loved and all those kind of things without the sugar. So, and that's a whole process, and that's why that's going to take more to other things that we should talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything else, Diane?
No, it's just that we do it all. I mean, I was just so happy to see that, we really fulfill every area that a person needs to lose the weight, get healthy, mentally, emotionally, physically. We're here and we're it, so just come and see us.
All right, thanks.
Definitely.
Good job, the commercial.
Thank you so much, Club Reduce team.
All right.
See you next week.
Us too.
Bye.